Minutes away from 9 o'clock. Dutchess and Black Ink Crew live in the building with the Madhouse. Yeah. And we've been digging into all the dirt that's been going on around Dutchess and around the whole Black Ink Crew. When we left off, you did say you gave C's the engagement ring back.
I mean, if y'all pay attention to social media, he's wearing it around his neck. Like, who does that? Petty boots. When I tell you when a be petty, be petty, my I gave you the ring back. You're wearing it around your neck while you take pictures with other females. Yeah. And the real key is, and I hate to admit this because it make me feel really bad. Do y'all know that he didn't even buy my engagement ring?
Who bought it?
Well, damn.
VH1.
I was about to say VH1 probably did.
So now it made me question the real validity of how he felt about me, period. If you really love somebody and you really want to marry them, you don't need somebody else to buy their ring for you.
Man.
You don't need somebody else to give you a ring to give to them.
Yeah.
You will take 20% of your earnings, which ain't that the standard?
That's what you're supposed to do?
The standard.
I never knew that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you no limit. The standard is you are to take 20% of your annual income, and that is supposed to be what your engagement ring, your wedding ring. That's the amount of money a man is expected to spend on.
I only give 10% to Jesus.
I gotta give you 20. I didn't know that. I never knew that.
I gotta live with you every day.
Okay.
So does Jesus.
The Lord know my heart.
Well, look, unless you want to marry Jesus, that's the only way you get that 10%.
What 20% or nothing?
Did you know that? I didn't know that.
I didn't know.
Did you know
heard
that?
that also.
I
Yes.
heard that.
See, women, we know these type of things.
Yeah, I guess you would.
We gonna
Men,
need for
you
y'all.
should know that.
Y'all gotta do your research when you want to do these type of things.
I
Don't
better
just
say
be
yes.
out here
I just
doing
made
it.
sure it was nice. That's all I did.
If I ask a question, you better say yes. Don't matter
So
what the
Burpee,
earnings
you'll
is.
take a Wrigley spearmint wrapper and make a ring and think a woman's supposed to say yes?
If the love is real.
If the love
Boy,
is
stop
real.
it. Boy, stop.
They don't marry for
You
love.
know
We had this
good
conversation the
well.
other day. They don't marry for love no more.
They don't marry for love.
They don't marry
Burpee,
for love.
Women don't marry for love no more.
Of course they do, but don't give me no.
When they fall in love with you later on in the marriage, after they attract you.
Hold it.
After they attract you.
You done had about 4 kids.
Hold up.
But Burpee, in all honesty, like me and C's, for me on my side, our relationship is very real to me. I left everything behind to be with that man.
Right.
Like, I love being home. I love my family. I love the fact that I'm here now and I'm spending more time in my business and I'm doing the things that I'm supposed to do for myself. But for years, I neglected everything that I wanted for myself because I loved him that much. I didn't follow my dreams because I put my love first. And a lot of women do these things and not even realize it. And when it's time for them to live their dreams, live their full potential, they done had kids, now they got a house, now they got a husband, now they got things that they got responsibilities for, and they can't even focus on those dreams. So I'm just grateful that it happened now as opposed to us getting married 10 years down the road, then me realizing, dang, he ain't even really for me. He ain't even really got my best interest at heart. Y'all done been to the shop several times. Every time you come, he's not there. But when we got together, we agreed that we would spend, equal time in both shops. Because that's what the whole power couple thing was supposed to be. But then when I get down here, it's, oh, I don't like North Carolina like that, so I'll see you when you come back to New York. But that's not what we agreed on.
Right. So I'm sorry.
How much involvement did he have in developing your shop? And
Okay, I need everybody to be very clear of this. I'm dead serious because I have a lease, I have bank statements, I have trademark papers, I have everything, and it is all in Christina Lattimore's name. That is my government name. When I got the time and the opportunity to put my energy into my shop, the number one thing I said, not only in TV but in my real life, I don't want nobody helping me. Not financially, not emotionally, not physically. I don't need none of y'all to help me because I need to prove to myself that I can do this. That's the whole reason. It wasn't to say, oh, I don't need you. It was none of that. It was no negativity involved in that decision. That decision was to empower me, to help me understand that I can do this and that I can do anything I want to. Whether I have a man, whether I have my mother, my father, no matter who's in my life, I got to do this for myself. And I think that was the hardest thing that people like, oh, well, you got this because of C's. Let me be very clear to all of y'all. Number one, everybody on Black Ink Crew gets a check from VH1, not Caesar. VH1 signs our checks. Okay? And if you are on that show more than 3 times, you're getting a check. Don't be mad that I took my checks and did something else with it. Because we all got paid.
Yeah,
that's what we supposed to do.
Yeah, we're supposed to.
So if y'all took y'all check and did whatever you wanted to do, whatever you wanted to do, that's on you. The fact that I took my check and created a business from it, that don't give nobody credit to claim it. That was my money that I worked hard for. Right. I was on that TV screen. I was getting harassed on social media. I did the same thing that they had to do. Why is it such a, oh, well, she only did that because of C's? No, when I got with C's, I had a business plan. I graduated from North Carolina A&T, undergrad and grad. Like, I don't need nobody to sit here and say, oh, well, let me do this for you. Let me do. I've been doing things for myself. And this entire relationship that me and C's been in since day one, I've paid half of all of our bills. And I can show proof of that. I have the bank statement.
You got the receipts?
I got receipts. I got every apartment lease that we've ever had was in my name solely by myself. But we lived there together. So these are the real facts. This is the real facts right here.
I'm just saying, Dutch, if you ever need a shoulder to ground.
It's too early to be playing with you like such. I ain't had no breakfast yet.
You still love him?
I'm gonna probably love C's for the rest of my life. That is somebody that I've given more to. I've given that man more of me than I've given myself in the last 5 years. And it's so hard to say that because I know a lot of women be like, oh, you so stupid. Well, guess what? Some of y'all women is doing it right now and don't even know it. You've been living in this relationship, in your marriages, and not one time have you focused on what you want. Not one time have you actually engulfed yourself in the things that you desire and you love. You allow the man of your life to be in control of everything. And this is the South. That's the standard. I understand. But it's supposed to be you're evenly yoked.
Well, let's switch gears a little bit. Let's go. Let me go left. You had an anniversary for your business. How does it feel having your own business and have it thriving here in your hometown?
I just want to say, from North Carolina, South Carolina, all the surrounding areas, I so greatly appreciate all of our customers that come through and support us, that have been loyal with us. Like, I survived a year. I survived a year, my G. The lights ain't been cut off at Pretty and Ink, okay? Like, this is a milestone that I'm supposed to be. And what bothers me the most is, at a time when I'm supposed to be so happy and grateful that God has blessed me so much, I gotta be instead living in reality TV land, dealing with stress, depression, harassment, antagonizing. Like, I gotta deal with all of this ignorance, foolishness stuff when right now I'm supposed to be celebrating and happy and enjoying. And I'm gonna be honest, Charlotte, I love this city.
So we've been talking to you about everything that's going on with UNC's and the death threats that you've been receiving. This baby that sees, this girl is claiming that she's pregnant or was pregnant with C's baby and things. You know, you all are filming for the new season of Black Ink. So a lot of people are going to say that this is all for ratings. This is all fake. What do you have to say to that?
I'll be honest with you. So, if everybody listening, if y'all pay attention to social media, you see that I don't post that often. I'm not a media whore. I'm not a fame junkie. Like, I'm not in it for that. I could care less. As long as you come and get a tattoo by me, that's what I'm doing it for. I ain't doing it for nothing else. When I look at social media and I look at all of these people, and for the last month I've been harassed by half of the cast of Black Ink for no reason. You don't see me clapping back. You don't see me saying nothing. Because I don't got time for that type of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I'm working on my business, my coffee table book. I got a shoe boutique opening up soon. I got so many things. My funeral home on Beattiesville Road. Thank you, Lord. Like, I got things that God is putting in my life that are bigger than drama and foolishness. So I don't have time to sit here and be doing it for TV and doing it for fame. Now, that's me speaking for myself. Now, if we look at social media and we look at everybody else and we see that they post every 3 hours, y'all might need to question what they doing it for. Because they probably are doing it for the TV cameras and the fame and the, you know, the new season come out. I want to be the one that everybody talking about. Like, do that if that's what you want to do. But the real reality of it is, I'm worried about my finances. I'm worried about my bank account. I'm worried about things that VH1 is adding to but have no control over. Those are the only things that I got time to think about.